Hello, Joe Gaming Girly here, and this is a VR response to Tony Fighter 2. 10 questions, he started this. So yeah, and I've been nominated by Sega Zombie, so that's really cool. Awesome. So yeah, go and check out Tony Fighter 2. Who I actually watch. He's great. Watch all of his videos. And Sega Zombie. I know very well, so struggling. But we'll do this. I'll be alright. I think I'm getting over it, to be fair. And I've never done a VR response. I've never been tagged in one. I don't think this is going to go well, but we'll give it a go. Number 1. What sort of games do you like to play? Obviously, I love my survival horror. I think everyone's going to know what I'm going to say here. But I like a lot of psychological survival horror. I love a lot of imagination when it comes to horror. Unusual, weird horror games are just not, just something unusual. I also like, action adventure, good storylines. They're my kind of games. The sort of games I like to play. Number 2, how much time do you spend playing games? Just every little bit of time I get, really. I only like to spend about an hour on a game. I don't like to spend too long on games because I like to go out for a walk or whatever. I like my nature walks. I like to explore. And I like to just get out and about, basically. So I don't like to spend all day, many hours playing video games. So just about an hour. But sometimes I don't even get an hour. So it's normally about, I don't know, half hour to an hour. Yeah. Number 3. Do you think games can be educational? Yes. I think I talked about this before on my channel with Tomb Raider. It got me really interested in history and exploring, and getting out there, really, and just exploring our history, which is very, very interesting. And obviously I used to explore abandoned mansions and buildings and old ruins. I don't do abandoned stuff anymore, but I still explore old ruins and things like that. And I like to learn about, that place that I visited, and castles and priories and wherever I visited the day I will have a look at the history. But yeah, Tomb Raider, got me into history and exploring myself. 4. What don't I like about video games? Sorry. I guess I don't really like the length of some video games. Like, they're too long. I don't have enough time. But there's plenty of short games out there, mine. I guess I don't like, where really buggy games, and it just seems to be happening with modern games where it's like half finished. I don't like that at all. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's just that. Number 5. Number 5. How much do you spend on games? Not a lot. At all. As you well know. I'm in the middle of sort of getting rid of a lot of my collection. And selling a lot on, so I'm a bit busy with that and not really spending money on games. So yeah, it's definitely got less and less over the years. I've just been spending time like selling stuff rather than buying things, and playing what I have rather than buying a lot of stuff. Obviously, I bought quite a few Switch games. I think everyone saw my pickups, but I'm laying off the Switch for a bit because I bought quite a lot of Switch games that I need to play through. So I'm not going to be buying any Switch games. You won't be seeing the pickups for a long, long while. Not that I have pickups often on this channel. They're quite far apart, several months apart. And I literally just buy 1 or 2 games at a time and put them to one side for pickups until I've got like a good pile. So I don't really spend a lot of money. I definitely don't spend 100. I would never spend that amount. So yeah, I don't really know. It varies, but yeah, it would never be over 100. No, it'd be a little bit at a time. So I can't say how much, but yeah, it's not a lot. Number 6. What is your favourite games console? Mega Drive. Don't even need to think about that one. That's quite good. Good question there. Yeah, Mega Drive. Obviously, Mega Drive's the first console I ever had, so obviously that is my favourite console. But very closely is the PS1 and the Dreamcast. They mean a lot to me. Well, it basically, my auntie had a Mega Drive. She gave us that. Well, my parents bought that off of her, and we got that for Christmas as our first ever console. She ended up getting a PlayStation 1 when it first came out. So then we became a little bit obsessed with PlayStation 1. So obviously PlayStation 1 means a lot to me. And yeah, I also got a Dreamcast back in the day, and yeah, obviously that means a lot to me too. But I'm going to say Mega Drive because it was the first console I ever had. So yeah, we're going to go with that. Number 7. What is your favourite video game? I think everyone's thinking it's Resident Evil. It is Resident Evil. I mean, I have a lot of favourite games on Mega Drive. Obviously, I love the Sonic games. I love Streets of Rage. I love Golden Axe. Space Harrier, Micro Machines. But Resident Evil, I've played every single one, the first to the last, and we've completed them all. So it's been I've played them since I was young to now. It's been a journey. So obviously, I'm gonna say Resident Evil. It's my favourite video game. And there's many Resident Evil games, so yep, that's my favourite. Okay, number 8. Favourite video game movie? Ugh, video game movies are terrible. Like, there isn't really many. I don't even think there's any good video game movies. So I had a good think about this one. And obviously people are probably thinking, is it Resident Evil? Is it Resident Evil? I don't like them. They're not great. It's a great action movie, but not a great Resident Evil movie. So, sorry, but nope. It's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be this. So, my favourite video game movie, not that I don't think any video game movie's perfect, but I would say this is pretty good. Yeah, Silent Hill. It's my favourite video game movie. So, obviously it's not perfect, but it's better than Resident Evil. You know, and you know, any of the other movies out there. I mean, they're not great, are they? At all. Ugh. Number 9, favorite video game character. And again, with this one, there could be many choices, really, couldn't there? I mean, Sonic's awesome. I love Sarah from Virtua Fighter. You know, but we're gonna go with, obviously, Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. And it's really hard because I really like Chris as well. Chris Redfield. But I've gone with Jill Valentine. Is my favourite video game character. So yeah. Because she's been through a hell of a lot. She's one of the original characters from the beginning, from the first game. But yeah, can I have Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine? Because they're a team. Yeah, Jill Valentine is my favourite video game character. Right. And 10. Least favourite type of game. I'm not into RPGs and turn-based games. Yeah, that kind of thing. I don't think I'm into dungeon crawlers. Yeah, that kind of thing. I try to get into Final Fantasy. I have played quite a few Final Fantasy games now and completed them, but no, it's not for me. So that's kind of not my type of game, and yeah. So that's that. That's everything. Yeah, now I've got to nominate 2 people, which is going to be quite hard, but I think I'm going to nominate Retro Bear and Big Game Owl, because I don't think they've done it. I don't think they've been tagged. So we're gonna go with those 2. Yeah, because they're both awesome. So, yeah, that's everything. That's the 10 questions. I hope that's okay. I hope I did alright. Like I say, never done a video response. I didn't even know what VR thing was. It is a video response. I was like, what does that mean? I don't know the YouTube lingo. I'm not professional. Yeah, that's what that means. Oh dear. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope that was okay. Bye.